What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday, May 15th, 2021. The Bruins and Capitals game just ended. Bruins lose 3-2 in overtime. This is probably the deserved outcome. They were absolutely not the better team today. Just going to go over the game, my opinions on some of the things that happened. But I'm just going to say now, before anything else I say, that the Bruins probably deserve to lose this game. They played like crap, especially the top line. Marchand and Pastrnak turned the puck over way too many times. They gave up too many odd man rushes. And they probably deserve to lose. I am not a whiny Bruins fan. Okay, I've already recorded this video once, so if I seem like kind of agitated, that's because I am. Didn't have my mic turned on the first time. That was kind of embarrassing. Okay, anyways, first period starts off. Things are going pretty well. Charlie McAvoy has a puck at the offensive blue line. He goes to take a shot, and his stick breaks like it has a lot recently. I feel like his stick breaks a lot. Who gets the puck other than one? Tom Wilson. He skates it down, does a little give and go with somebody, and slots it over Rask's left shoulder into the back of the net. 1-0 Capitals. It's just unfortunate that Charlie's stick breaks. His stick has broken a lot recently. As I said, probably time to look into a new stick partnership / supplier. Okay, the Bruins are they're fighting back. Face off in the offensive zone. It's back over to DeBrusk. He shoots, he scores, and on the goal, the Capitals goalie Vanacek. I know his first name starts with a V as well, but like I don't know what it is or how to pronounce it. So Vanacek. He's injured on the play, so Craig Anderson comes in to relieve him as Samsonov, the normal backup, is on the COVID list. So Craig Anderson, if it's a name you haven't heard in a while, I understand. I forgot at first too. His last playoff appearance was in 2017 with the Ottawa Senators. He's played 4 games this year. And yeah, a little rusty, so you think the Bruins should have a good shot in this one. Nope. Well, after he and Chara knocked the goal off its pegs and Taylor Hall put it in the back of the net, and, if you go by what the precedent that was set this season was, continuous play, that's a goal, and if it's not a goal, it was knocked off intentionally by a Capital, so it's at least delay a game, right? The Bruins are on the power play, there's like 11 seconds left. Taylor Hall gets the puck, he shoots. Chara and Craig Anderson have knocked the net over. The puck is in the back of the net. It would have been in the back of the net either fucking way. But no, it's just a whistle and a face-off. No penalty for delayed game. No continuous play goal. No, nothing. Okay, whatever. Nothing really happens for the rest of the first period. Gets to the second period. I believe it was Brendan Dillon. He has the puck at the Capitals' offensive blue line. He shoots. Puck goes underneath Ovechkin's stick, off Lauzon's stick, above Chara's shoulder, or his pad. It bounced over Chara. It took a weird deflection off Lauzon. Not Rask's fault. Ovechkin starts celebrating like he scored it when, like, he didn't. It was kind of obvious he didn't. I'm not exactly sure why so many people thought he did. The second I saw it in real time, I knew it went off of Lauzon's stick based off the color of the fucking stick it went off of. But NBC is like, oh, that's an Ovechkin goal. Oh, that's an Ovechkin goal. Ovechkin goal. No, that's an Ovechkin goal. And then when they finally come back and say they gave it to, I want to say it was Dillon. Brendan Dillon. Oh, yeah, but Ovechkin still had it. Like, come on, just give it up. Stop sucking Ovi's dick. So, it's 2-1. Then Bruins are on the power play. Craig Smith that makes a real nice play to keep the puck alive in the offensive zone in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. It cycles around the boards to the point. Right point to the left point. There's a shot. It ends up in front of the net. Nick Ritchie is there to put it just over the line. And I mean just over the line. For a Bruins goal, we have a tie game. Third period, nothing really of note happened. So we head to overtime 2-2. Bruins are playing like shit still. Tom Wilson carries the puck in with Nick Dowd and TJ Oshie right next to him. I think there's someone on the far side. I wouldn't know because the replay didn't show it. But Wilson passes it to Oshie, who shoots. It goes off of Nick Dowd, I think they called it. Rask's chest between his pads dribbles into the back of the net. 3-2 Capitals. Game over. Oh, wait, it's being reviewed for offside. Any camera angle NBC has only shows, the three people I mentioned. Wilson, Dowd, Oshie. Can't see the other side. I'm going to assume the NHL was correct in their review of there wasn't a dude way up on the far side who was offside, because they got the camera on the blue line that for whatever reason, they don't let networks access, which I think is really dumb, because as a fan, I can trust the NHL to make the correct call 100% of the time. So, review for offsides, they obviously call it onside. Otherwise, I'd still probably be watching the game and not making this video right now. A couple things I want to talk about from throughout the game. There were a couple times where Capitals high-sticked or tripped someone, and the NBC camera people and commentators are like, oh, here's the penalty. And then they're like, wait, that's the wrong guy. That guy's high-sticking him, but that's not the right guy that they put in the box. Do they get, oh, no, here's another person getting high-sticked on the Bruins in the same span of, 10 seconds. Okay, I'm all for, not calling soft shit, but call the fucking rulebook. Okay, I don't care if it results in less penalties, or less... I don't care if it results in less Bruins, or more Bruins penalties, right, against the Bruins. Just call the fucking rulebook. Fuck game management. If there are 2 penalties on a play, call both penalties. Call the fucking rulebook. Okay, speaking of calling the rulebook, we got Tom Wilson, who had a goal and an assist tonight. I would like to remind everybody that he got a $5,000 fine for pinning Pavel Buchnevich into the ice and punching him in the back of the head. And then he did not get any disciplinary action for slamming Artemi Panarin into the ice with his hair, picking him up, doing it again, and then shoving him over to the boards where his leg got twisted in a strange way. Okay, he got fined $5,000, maximum allowable in his collective bargaining agreement. So for those violent actions, you'd expect, $5,000 fine. No, he must be a clean player, right? Nothing to do. No shot. For that type of stuff, if he was a repeat offender, he'd get a $5,000 fine and no games. Well, Tom Wilson, is such a clean player that he has been suspended for a total of 30 games in his about 600-game career. Yes, he has missed 30 games due to suspension in 600. That's like 5%. When I made a comment on this on Twitter, I was told that because I'm a Bruins fan, I can't comment on it because Marchand is just as dirty as Tom Wilson. Yes, just as dirty. That's why Brad Marchand has 19 games of suspension in about a 900-game career. If I'm correct, that's a lot lower of a percentage than Tom Wilson, right? 19 divided by 900. That's almost 1%, right? No. 10 would be 1% of 1,000. So 19's about 2%. But, Brad Marchand's just as dirty of a player. He could never clean up his game. He definitely is still the same dirty player. He could never be a skill player. Okay, now that we're into the playoffs, we begin to see where the NHL's inability to correctly defend its players' safety is going to seriously affect the outcome of games. For example, Nazem Kadri against the Bruins, pick a year, any of them. He makes a shitty play, he gets suspended. Oh, he makes a shitty play the next year, he gets suspended again because he's a repeat offender. It's almost like you get punished for your actions and then you start to clean it yourself up. I haven't heard his name for a dirty hit or anything since he got to Colorado. And I watch a good amount of fucking games. But I haven't heard Kadri's name. So it seems like the suspensions did their job and he's not a dirty player anymore. Now, Mr. 43 on the Capitals. 30 games of suspension and he's still pulling this shit. Seems like you need to suspend him for more than 7 games at a time, which 7 games is what he got for boarding Brandon Carlo earlier this season. It's not like his repeat offender status cleared. It was from earlier this season, okay? But Tom Wilson's on the ice. Nothing you can do about it. Just, it's frustrating knowing that the league can't do anything to protect its players. Or, sorry, won't do anything to protect its players. However, even without Tom Wilson there, the Bruins were not the better team tonight and probably deserved to lose. However, I took one look at the Bruins subreddit, and everyone's calling for Rask's head. And by everyone, I mean the fucking retards on there. Tuukka played fine tonight. Okay, he didn't play amazing. First goal, not his fault. McAvoy's stick broke and couldn't really... Okay, McAvoy should have done more. Second goal, Lozon tips it in. Not Tuukka's fault. Third goal was, yeah, very soft. That's Rask's fault. But it's not like Rask had a horrible game. Anyways, Bruins lose game 1 of the series against the Capitals in overtime, 3-2. Thankfully, we'll be back on Nesson next week, or Monday, for game 2. It was so annoying listening to Brendan Burke and Keith Jones and Brian Boucher call the game tonight. Ovi this, Ovi that. Oh my goodness, Ovi's the best. Ovi. Oh, what a play from John Carlson. Just so amazing. The Capitals are just so amazing. Like, fuck off, dog. That's it from me today, though. Hope everyone has a good Sunday, and see ya after the next one. Peace.